Okay, guys, I'm out right now, waiting for something, but I wanted to film this quick video and kind of showcase my updated daily routine that I'm following right now. I realize I haven't done something like that in a long time, so I thought I had update you. A couple of things have changed. In terms of mainly my morning routine, because there is a morning routine video on my channel, and just like how I work. So yeah, I wake up around 8 a.m. Because I sleep around 12 a.m. And the reason why I sleep so late is like I used to sleep at 10 p.m. and used to wake up earlier, but then I realized that I never have a chance to hang out with my husband if I do sleep that early, because he typically tends to work a bit late and I want to spend time with him. So I have adjusted my sleep routine to that, because life is more than work, life is more than getting up early just for the sake of it. So yeah, I sleep at 12, wake up at 8 a.m. and then 8 to 8:30 kind of just goes into me trying to wake up, trying to be awake. I don't um, I don't lie on the bed typically, but I do take some time to actually be awake. And then I make some breakfast for me. I do have a cook come in every day. Well, 6 days of the week, but she tends to come in like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. some days, and sometimes it's late for me. So I like to stick to a schedule and have my routine in place. So I do make something for myself, which is good because I like doing it. You should be self-dependent. I do that, and then I typically start work around like 9 a.m. Then 9 to 11 a.m. I will work. Typically, that is the time when it's kind of my own time, my CEO time, because my team works in the Indian time zone, which means like we have our daily huddle at 12:30 p.m. my time, which is 10 a.m. Indian time. So which means that the entire morning is just my own CEO time, which makes me lets me do like uninterrupted work without worrying about anything or any communication or stuff like that. So then 9 to 11 I will work, and then I'll have a quick bath and just like sort out things around the home, and then just jump back to work after, I would say, like 20 something minutes, and then work till 12:30. The team huddle happens. The team huddle goes on for, I would say, 30 minutes on an average. However, if the team is discussing some big stuff, some big project or big launch, it tends to go for 1 hour also. This is also the time when I will like sit down and train my team as needed. Like if I see an inefficiency in some place, or if stuff is not happening as it should, I would take time to do that. This is also the time when the team would just have anything that they would need reviewed from me on the call itself. The reason I'm doing that is because I used to review things like all times of the day for my team, but sorry about that, my arm is paining. I don't know how people do this for a long time, but the reason I am doing this is because my team used to send me things to review at all times of the day, and then it would break my own flow of doing things. I need my own creation time to go ahead and do whatever I need to do, create whatever I need to create, and that can't happen if I'm being interrupted at all times of the day. So like my team has a set time, like hey, if something needs to go out tomorrow, it's their job to get it reviewed by me at least a day in advance and on that daily huddle, so that I'm not interrupted at other times of the day. That's kind of the team. We do our daily huddles on Zoom, and then of course we communicate via Slack. Slack is just for quick communication. And then yeah, we use like ClickUp for project management. I do send audio messages here and there to my team on Slack. Like before we used to use Voxer, but like Slack now has voice messages also, so like now there's no need for the Voxer. Then I would typically have lunch, and I would take a, I would say, an hour long lunch break, because by that time I have been working from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. back to back with a little bit of a break in between. I also need to like remember to stretch my neck and stretch my body and not sit for long hours on the laptop or the desktop, because it's just like my neck is already giving me issues. I got an MRI done last year and there's stuff going on. So all of my bad posture from years and years has been getting back to me now. So I'm taking extra care of that. I would um, typically take a 5 minute break every hour to stretch, to do my exercises, all of that, because all of last year I would like work for 9 to 10 hours a day, and by the end of the day I would have like crushing neck pain, which made me feel like dying, and the only thing that would relieve me was just lying on the bed. And that's not good, right? We don't want to do that. We want to give our health the first priority. So that happens. After that, like I would say 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. is another good chunk of my time where I would either record trainings for one of our channels, or do like paid trainings, like whatever needs to be done for either creating a product or fulfilling a customer training, or stuff like that happens. Typically our team is not big on meetings, so typically that daily huddle is enough for us once a day. But if yes, we need to plan something more and discuss something more, then I might have a meeting or two. And then I would like to stop working at 7 p.m. Sometimes, though, it does go on till 8 p.m. I try to avoid it, honestly, because I know, like, when I push myself in that way, my neck will give out. It will just cause me more issues the next day. So I don't do that. And also, by the way, I don't mean to be bragging at all, honestly, but I'm very efficient in my work. Like if I'm sitting on a desk, like I would say, like most people, what they accomplish in like 10 to 12 hours a day, I might be doing it in half the time. And this is not to brag at all. This has come after a ton of practice and a ton of focus and a ton of taking the work seriously, and like not sitting and doing scrolling and stuff on the desktop on my work computer when I know I'm not gonna work. So instead of doing that, I just take a break. You know what I mean? So I would say I do work on an average 7 to 8 hours a day. Sometimes there are more. Like for example, the last 3 months, I was very heavy on doing a lot of live trainings and stuff. So I was working 6 days a week, like 12 hours a day kind of stuff. But that was a phase in life. I don't intend to make it an ongoing thing at all, because that would just like mess around with my physical health more than my mental health, I would say, at this point. So yeah, and then I would have like dinner at 8 p.m. 8:30 ish something. I would like go out for a walk. I would go out for a walk for 1 hour with my AirPods on. Typically, if I have a lot on my mind, I listen to music, just so it will help me process whatever happened during the day. However, if I'm still feeling energized, I might pop in a podcast to learn something new, or an audible book. And then I would come back, have a bath. By the way, having a bath at night makes you sleep so freaking well. It just relaxes you so well. Highly recommend it. And then if I don't go out for a walk, I at least make sure I move my body for at least 20 minutes at home. I would do something with like my Allo Moves. So I have an Allo Moves app. It's quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but there are a couple of people on there whose meditations I really like, so I do them. And then I would like watch something 9:30 to 11 ish, and then 11 p.m. I would start to wind down, like reduce my screen time, maybe just talk with my husband, just probably we would watch something after that. So a couple of things that have changed though is, before I used to meditate and journal in the morning as a part of my morning routine. I did follow it religiously for a year or so. Like at the time when I record videos, I was following it. but then last year my routine got disrupted for a few reasons, and then it's been hard for me to get back into that routine. And now I've decided I'm not going to be hard on myself at all. However, that 1 year of discipline, what it gave me to include that as a part of my morning routine is, while I don't journal every day in the morning, I do journal on demand, which means I exactly know when I need to journal. If I'm stressed, if I'm unhappy, if I need to process some things, all of that stuff. If I'm going through a problem at work or whatever, I need to process it. I journal on demand. So that is a great habit that came out of it. Um, Another thing that came out of it was I was meditating daily. Now I meditate on demand. Again, Aloe Moves is the app I use. It's very expensive, but I kind of like it because they have like some cool workouts and some cool meditations. There's this person I really like whose voice is so soothing, and I really appreciate it. Like, there's like different kinds of meditations, like night meditations and gratitude meditations and all of that. I'm sure you can find any stuff like this on YouTube also. Um, but yeah, like, so those two things have changed in my routine. Um, these days I would say I typically do work 6 days a week because I'm kind of like in a little bit of a growth mode right now. I love working. Like, last weekend, actually the weekend before that, I took 2 days completely off and I went absolutely crazy. Like, I was so bored. I was like dying. I'm like, is this all to life? So when you're at that phase, it's just better to work and produce and create something. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on. Yeah, I think that's it. That's kind of my routine. It's very simple. I've removed stuff which used to be feel like a burden. For example, I'm not reading books right now. I would pop in a podcast and an audible book when needed, but I'm not actively pursuing reading as a daily habit or anything like that. I do learn, however, on a daily basis. I do learn from the my mastermind that I've invested in, because I because books, it's books. I love books. I'm gonna write a book one day, but books are sometimes which take so much time, and then they probably are not even something that you need at that point. I'm currently in a building phase where I need questions answered based on my own unique situation, and I need fast answers. I don't want to read a full freaking book for that. However, like, if I like a story, a founder story or a business book like that, I will read it. It's just that right now I'm not able to find any time for that, because as I said, I will learn from that one thing that I invested in, and then I will just create things. So that's what's going on as a part of my daily routine. Let me know if that helps. That probably was a lot of information. I am constantly looking. It's weird. This is the first time I'm filming in public. I hope the traffic noise is not too much, you guys. I'm sorry if it is, but we are going for imperfection. I'm trying my best to be consistent. I'm doing something next week, so there probably might not be a Monday video. And I don't want to tell you because I want to do the thing and then tell you, but it's something cool. So wait for that. Wait for the next video probably. Then I'll share that. But yeah, tell me if you comment below if you want me to expand on anything that I said. If you have any more questions for me, and let me know if this video was helpful. As always, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you guys, if you like these videos, this new style of videos, please consider sharing it with your friends, family, whoever you feel like might benefit from this, because it's low production, low quality, whatever. It's just one click takes, but I definitely will be more motivated to filming more if you guys help me reach more people, and I absolutely will appreciate it. So go ahead, share this video, and I'll see you in the next one.